We just go with pure, honest ideas. And usually when you do that, it turns into something magical. We loved the science.
So we took the name of Coperni because of Nicolas Copernicus, the astronomer. And because there is this aspect of innovation,
science. Progress.
Donc ici, je peux mettre press reviewers.
Exactement.
Et là, les VIP.
Exactement.
Is it our 10th shows? I think so.
Yeah, this one is our 10th.
10th anniversary at Disneyland.
Happy birthday.
We are so honored to be the first people to host the first show at Disneyland Paris.
You just have to be conscious of like where your feet go. So you don't step on any. Yeah.
It's a full experience from A to Z. We're gonna have cars bringing people from Paris to the park, cocktails, a show, the after show, and we're so lucky and grateful to Disneyland Paris to open like roller coasters for us and having some of our guests sleeping at the hotel. I mean, it's a full package, which is so fun.
We cannot work during the day because the park is open, so we have to start to work by night. So we can start meetings at like midnight, and we do all the light rehearsals and everything, and it's magical. You see the.
But it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be just over.
The collection is inspired by Disney, of course, but more specifically by the Disney movie Princess. So we have divided the collection into 3 parts. We tell the story of the journey from childhood to adulthood. The first part is the kids, of course, coming to the park for the first time with
the park tribes.
Exactly, with their backpacks, tickets in the hand.
Trop joli. Trop joli. Il laissait avec le sac à dos, with the backpack.
And we really wanted to capture these early years, carefree spirit, the innocence, the naivety. Then we have the villain, of course.
This moment where you discover fear and severity, and there is always a moment in our life where we discover this part, and this is, I don't know, probably the most exciting part of the collection, because you'll see at the show, but there are going to be fire and everything.
And it had like a depth to the story. And the last part, the third part, is the transformation into a modern princess.
It's a beautiful mix of both worlds. There is a lot of poetical thing, romantical thing, like organza butterflies or flowers, but the flowers, for instance, they are treated in a very innovative way. Some bionic flowers embroidered in India with some electronic cables, and there is a lot of poetry mixing the two worlds. I love how fairy tales usually teaches lessons to children, but adults as well, and this idea of evolution and transition.
We have reinterpreted all the very famous symbols, like the apple in Snow White,
the crown,
the Beauty and the Beast rose. We are very inspired by the aquatic world, like Ariel, the Little Mermaid, Pocahontas. We did a beautiful project with a startup in Boston. Each season, we do our swipe bag, our famous bag, in a new material or innovation. And this season, we did it in silicone, in 3D printing, but in the water, so it's a new technique to print in 3D. And we called it the Ariel swipe bag, of course.
With this process, you just take out the bag out of the water, you rinse it, and that's it. You know? So it's more quick, more efficient.
And we really wanted to represent like a new version of Ariel, the Little Mermaid, you know. So we choose one full look, and we put it in the bath of water.
That replicates the salt, the crystals you can find at the end of the ocean.
We love the idea of the crystal as an organism that actually grows. So it's also a concept of witchcraft, is to add a little bit of salt. And the salt is going to react with the hot water
It's kind of having a flower in front of you, putting them music, talking to them. You want them to grow.
We had this feeling this morning that lasted like 3 hours with this incredible celebrity. It was
Surprise one, you mean?
yeah.
Okay.
It was amazing. She was magnificent. Kylie will work her very first show tonight, and we think it's incredible. We have been so lucky to have this beautiful relationship with Kylie Jenner. Yeah, she's just, yesterday we did some fittings together, and the reaction of her beautiful Stormy, her child, looking at her mom wearing this beautiful gown, it was unbelievable. It was really like, wow.
Casting is
Thank you. You have the cool kids at the beginning.
I love it.
Then you have the super strong like villains. With
Irina
like
and Emilia.
Amelia, Irina, probably Paloma, Emmeline. And then we close with the modern princesses.
Oh, Lila's doing it.
Elle est très belle.
Elle est magnifique.
Okay, great, thank you. The fairy world, the Disney world in general is such a giant source of inspiration.
But the challenge was also because it's so huge.
At some point you have to bring a clear vision of what you want to say.
As we gonna do the show in front of the castle, and the castle represent the world of princess, so we had to focus on princess movies.
Last night, I have to say, when we did the final rehearsal, it's incredible. I would love people to leave tonight with amazing memories in mind, and this idea of dream, and this idea of generosity, imagination.
Yeah, and honesty, like.
Yeah.
I think as a designer, we have a duty to, I don't know, to make things evolve and to improve things, and this is why I love technology, is because thanks to the technology you can imagine like a new world and new possibilities.
I think tonight is gonna be my favorite moment ever.
It's gonna be very emotional.
Yeah.
And especially with our parents in the audience.
Our families, friends. There is a beautiful community around the brand.
You guys have a great show tonight. You're gonna have so much fun. Lots of fun people out there. Enjoy yourselves.
Give me something now to get the people on the floor. Give me something now to get the people on the floor. On the floor.
The most important thing for Mr. Walt Disney himself was imagination. And they actually call people Imagineers. They are kind of designers here, but mixed with engineers. I think it's such a beautiful name. And you're probably now part of the Imagineers.